Yeah.
You're in? You okay?
Yeah, I think so. You should see it, but it's a little frozen on my end. But I think you should see it.
Okay, it seems like it's live. And we're live, man. So I've been
Okay.
browsing the web. I
Yeah,
was
it's a little.
browsing the okay. I can't hear you at all. It seems like you're frozen. Are you good? Okay, but it seems like
Oh,
you have no audio or anything.
yeah, yeah, I'm frozen a little bit. Oh, yeah, go on. You were saying something.
Yes, I was just saying we're live and welcome back to the pod. You know, it's been a nice week. And
Golly,
today
man.
I saw something online from Trump that, made my day, man.
What is he okay now?
Um, I guess you're going and coming. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're not really there at all. Oh, you know
Okay.
what we could probably, oh, you should probably do? Oh, it's your
What did
PC
he
problem.
do?
Oh, you can hear what I said, right?
Yeah,
But you're
yeah.
breaking up a lot. It's like you're coming and going very
Golly,
often.
man. What the hell? God, man. What about now?
Now it's like a little better
What?
for now. Talk, let me hear.
Yeah. What? Yeah,
Talk,
you
let
said
me
you were
hear.
browsing the internet. You saw Trump did something. That's all I heard.
Okay, yes, I was browsing the internet, man, and Trump did something funny. If you know, like
Oh,
Trump and Jerome Powell,
yeah.
it's
You
like
said
they
Trump did
have their,
something.
yeah, Trump did something really funny. Him and Jerome
Oh
Powell,
God.
they have like their issues,
Okay.
right? So, he wants Jerome
You said
Powell
you were
to,
browsing the internet today and you saw Donald Trump said or did something.
yeah, he did
Say
something.
again.
Yeah, oh, you
Oh,
repeat it? Okay. All right.
okay.
Yeah, so I was browsing the internet and I saw
Yeah.
Donald Trump did something funny. All right. So, him and Jerome Powell, they have their issues. He wants Jerome Powell to
Yeah.
lower the interest
Yeah.
rates, and Jerome Powell ain't doing shit. And then they even like right now is like a lot of people are saying like Trump is probably going
Oh
after
God.
his job and trying to even like sue him, for I forgot the name of the crime or
Okay.
whatever they say he did, but they pull up some lawsuits on him, like to say he's not doing a proper job and he's been misusing
Yeah.
maybe federal funds and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump went to his work
Yeah.
site today, and the place is basically under construction. So he's wearing his helmet, and
Yeah.
Jerome Powell is wearing his helmet. But anyway, instead of
Okay.
spoiling it, I want us to like watch the clip together, and then you will see this power play. That was a crazy, sick ass power play. Oh, we just watch
Okay.
it together. Let me add it to the feed.
Okay.
You can see that. You can see it, right?
The more
It sounds like we do have audio now, Steve. Let's listen in. No
Yeah.
question about it.
Oops. Seems like we need to refresh.
Okay.
It's reloading. My
swearing in
bad.
of Ben Bernanke. Before that, it was Gerald Ford for a similar reason. And before that, it was we are opening up the central bank and to
Let me
distract
see
from
what
other
Yeah.
they
things.
call
You
it.
So
think you can add a clip? I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. And I'm cutting you off, but we don't
And there
have
he is with
audio.
Jay
So,
Powell
yeah.
there on his. Yeah, there's Jay Powell on the right there explaining to the
Oh
president
no!
why they're at where they're at. It's something like a
Hold
700 or
on.
600 million
Yeah,
dollar.
hold. Let me see what I can add it to stage.
You can't see it on the stage. It's not showing.
Oh God, man.
Okay, I'll send you the link.
Oh no,
I
it's
just
my PC.
I just watched it online, like from YouTube. I didn't download it or anything, so I just sent you the link. You can open it. It's in
Is
a
it playing
private.
already?
I paused it now because you were complaining, so I paused it.
Man. No, man. Yo, yo, no, it's not showing on my end yet. Is it showing at your end?
I think you closed it. It was showing at my
No, man.
end, but I paused it like after when you were complaining.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, even the link is gonna be worse, man. I think it's.
Okay, so you want me to play
Yeah.
it now?
Oh, hold on. It's frozen. Hold on.
All right, let me play it now.
I don't think it's the video. I think it's my PC loading the thing very slow.
Okay. How about you restart your PC
Oh,
then
okay.
and see what happened? Close everything and
Okay.
restart, and let's do it over from zero.
God, hold on. Let me try to add it again. Yeah.
No, what if you restart your PC?
Okay.
Yeah, restart your PC. I'll just chill here and wait for you. When you're ready, let me know. I'll just close this link.
Fuck. Okay, let me just restart this shit and see whether it works. Let me see. Yeah, let me try. Cause I restarted before. That's why. Damn. Damn. Why the fuck is this? Yo, let's just do this. Uh, let's see. What it works. Okay. This is a mess. Hold on. Oh, oh, I think we are still alive. This shit is wild. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, golly. Yo, this is crazy. We are still alive. So there's two stories I want us to cover. Um, I want to see who's gonna join soon. The first story is
Hello, hello.
oh god. Hopefully it's
Yeah,
better.
it seems like it's better.
Okay.
I can hear you. You're using your phone?
No, I'm still using a PC.
Okay, but
Yeah.
the presentation is different.
Oh, oh no, it's the selection.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the layout.
Oh, okay, okay. I get it now.
Yeah.
I figured. I thought it was like you chose something differently.
Nah. Oh, come to find out, we are still live right
Mm.
now. It didn't really disconnect. It just
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
So we have 15 minutes of chaos.
yeah. So I think try to play the video again, see whether it works.
All right, so let me just jump straight into the video.
Yeah.
Look at this power play.
Okay. Oh, is it playing at your end? No, we cannot hear you.
You could see it.
No.
You didn't? Did you add the presentation to the screen because you need to allow it?
Oh, I thought you was
Shit.
playing already. Hold on.
No, because it's playing, but you need to push it to the screen. Let me do it over. Okay, let's go. So check
Okay,
out this
hold on.
power play, man.
Oh, okay. All right. And I'm cutting you off, but we don't
And there
have
he is with
audio.
Jay
so,
Powell
yeah.
there on his. Yeah, there's Jay Powell on the right there explaining to the president why they're at where they're at. It's something like a $700 or $600 million overage compared to some of the prior estimates that were out there. And there's the
Why is he
president
running
and the
away
Fed chair
from that
standing
guy?
in hard
Like,
hats
come here,
together.
nigga.
They didn't exist.
One of the more.
It sounds like we do have audio now, Steve. Let's listen in.
No question about it. And Tim has been with me for a long time, and you're in charge of the committee.
Indeed, one of the reasons I wanted to see it was the overruns of the expenses, wanted to figure out why.
So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
It just came out.
Nigga.
3.1. Yes. I don't know who does that.
You're including the market
That's
renovation. You just added
entire capital.
you just added in a third building. Is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No, it was built 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work.
It's
So,
not new.
So we're going to take a look. We're going to see what's happening, and it's got a long way. Do you expect any more additional cost overruns?
Don't expect them. We're ready for them. But we have a little bit of a reserve that we may use, but no, we don't. Expect to be finished in 2027.
Why didn't the guy tore the paper, man? Tore that mother.
Nice to take these off every once in a while when we're not under too much danger. So, any questions?
President,
Tore
as
the
a real
paper.
estate developer, what would you do with a project manager who would be over budget?
Generally speaking, what would I do? I'd fire him.
He's how
Well, I'm here just really with the chairman. He's showing us around, showing us the work. And so I don't want to get that. I don't want to be personal. Just would like to see it get finished. And in many ways, it's too bad it started. But it did start. And it's been under construction for a long time. It's going to be a real long time because it looks like it's got a long way to go.
Yes, sir.
So,
Are there things the chairman can say to you today that would make you back off some of the earlier criticisms?
well, I'd love him to lower interest rates. Other than that, what can I tell you?
He wants
The
his
country's doing really
interest
well. I
rate
just briefed the
lowered
chairman of the deal we made with Japan.
at all
Japan
costs,
is putting up
man.
$550 billion in order to lower their tariffs a little bit. That way they have a little bit lower tariff. And they also opened their country to free trade, which nobody thought was even a possibility. And we get a zero tariff.
The guy
in
just
free trade. We don't pay
taking it
tariffs,
all
and,
in, man.
They're going
This
to pay
guy's
15% on everything they send into our country. So it's great. But they put up, as you could call
Why is he looking
it, seed
that
money.
wrong?
Let's call
What
it
is he
seed money.
looking
You can
for,
call it
though?
anything you want, but it's it's a total of $550 billion. So nobody thought any of that was possible. And it's wonderful. And we're doing pretty well with the European Union, likewise. And we have some others. They're all really big, and our country's going to make a lot of money. We would be helped if interest rates would come down, but we're going to see how the board rules on that soon. I'd love to see them come down a lot. But we have a country that's thriving. We had a dead country 1 year ago. Today we have the hottest country anywhere in the world. And we'll get this one finished.
Yo, I told you, bro.
Yeah.
This
Yo.
guy is crazy.
I would have torn the paper. I would have torn the paper after reading. I would have just torn the paper in two, motherfucker. Get the hell out of here.
He was like, it just came out. Look here. I was like, what the hell is going on?
You're always looking for, man. Always looking for.
Yo, Trump is like, if you don't do what I do, you know what we do? We fire them. You don't do what
Yeah.
I do? Okay. The hard roller is coming. Every move
Yeah.
you make is going to be examined very closely. Are you
Yeah,
sure you
this
don't want
guy's
to call?
crazy. Trump's
Yo, this shit
crazy.
made me laugh all day, man. That made my day because he really going after this guy right now. He going after him hard.
Yeah. 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 And I don't know. If you want to fire the guy, fire the guy. Just because the problem is his option is not a good option. He has no good options left. Right? Because if you fire this guy right now and somebody comes and then the person lowers the interest rate, and let's say you experience a lot of inflation, now this guy is easy to blame. If everything goes to shit, you can always blame this guy. But if you fire this guy and then hire somebody and everything still go to shit, you are in hell of a trouble. So he's avoiding these things at all costs. This guy is just a punching bag he can punch on every day. If you really want to fire the guy, you could have fired the guy a long time ago. But he knows he has no good options left, you know. So his legacy depends on it because people are still blaming that guy, which is good for Trump right now, you know.
Mhm.
So yeah. But if he brings his guys in, it's the same with the all the files and everything that he's like, why is Biden not doing releasing the files? So he appointed his guys to release the file. Later he realized, no, we cannot do this. Now he has
Mhm.
nobody to blame. You get, so it's just it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah. Somebody had to correct him saying, man, this is Biden appointed Fed chair. I'm like, nah, you appointed this guy in your first term. You forgot. He said, like, yeah, I did. Yeah, you did, motherfucker. You're like, this guy's crazy. He
You
forgot he,
forgot, man.
he forgot he appointed this guy. He said he's the best guy around. Now he's like, he thought Biden was the one that nominated him. This guy is crazy. Yeah,
Well,
this guy.
Trump wants what he wants, and he's gonna find a way to get what he wants. And
Yeah,
you know
it
what? That
is.
just showed me that's how the rich make their move. You know, I tell you to do something, you don't want to do it. I'm gonna squeeze you until you do what I tell you to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why he wants this guy to lower the interest rate so bad.
Man,
And
the guy got money to make, man.
yeah, this guy's crazy.
The country's already in debt, right?
Yeah,
I'm in the presidency, right? If I can lower the interest rate now, take some loan, by the time I get out of power, you know how much money I make?
yeah. I think this guy is only looking out for himself right now, man. He's only looking out for himself and his family and friends right now. This is a family and friends special, man. This guy really does not care about anything. Like the Japan deal that he just announced, we just make the biggest deal of all time. We're going to place 15% tariff on Japan, and Japan is going to invest 550 billion into our economy, and America is going to take 90% of the profit. And I'm listening and reading this, and I'm like, this is some bullshit. But what he's not saying is the reciprocal tax where Japan tax US 15% and US tax Japan 15%. But for some weird reason, they couldn't find a pen to make that part bolder, you know. So he said US is taxing Japan 15%. Now there's all the auto stocks in Japan is risen about 2.5%. Toyota is up 5%, Mazda is up 6%. Even Kia in fucking South Korea is up 7% because everybody was like, yo, Japan got a good deal out of it, right? And he said, okay, you have to open your economy up for American cars. Come to find out, Japanese don't like American cars. It's not because they don't like American cars, it's just because Americans don't build good cars.
It's too big.
Yeah, you just and then it breaks down, you have to fix
It,
it. Japanese cars
it's
can drive 5 years without repairs. So Japan makes the best cars in the world. Now you
it's
so okay, Japan is like,
it's
okay, we're
it's
gonna
not
open our
energy
economy.
efficient.
Yeah. So this is why I said this is how damn Trump was. So Japan is like, okay, we're gonna open our economy, and then you can bring your car, but it's all dependent on whether people are gonna buy it. You know, you can just ship them
Mm.
out, but will people be willing to pay for it? Is the problem. So Japan is like, sure, I'll pick the 15% because I know Americans love Toyota, Americans love fucking Mitsubishi, they love Subaru. You know, they love their Lexuses and every car. So, hey, we'll take your
Yeah, yeah,
15%.
because they've been making most people, regular people, that's what they drive because it's quality for your money.
Yeah,
Plus, the Subaru and the Mazda and stuff, they're considered good street racing cars. You want to upgrade your car and race on the street and give the police hell? That's what everybody buy. That's what
yeah,
everybody know. Need for speed, nigga.
yeah. Trump, man. Trump just, this guy, man. I told you I'm gonna make the best deal. Okay. All right. So the next concession was okay, you have to take our rice. Japan is like, okay. If rice is
Well,
what you
Japan,
want,
it's
is that
okay because as you said, from people in Japan, they like to eat their own rice anyway.
they
So
love to
you're
eat
gonna
their own
take it,
rice.
but you're gonna just stay on the shelf.
Yeah. See, 10 kg of rice now. 10 kg is how much? You can get 10 kg for like um 20.
But then again, you never know. Maybe when the U.S. rice come in, they're gonna try to start a price war and make it more affordable. And people who cannot
Oh, it's-
afford the Japanese rice is gonna buy the American one.
do you know what's weird about it? They have American rice, they have Thai rice, they even have rice from Taiwan. But guess what? Who is buying it? Is the foreigners buying the foreign rice. Japanese like hell no, we are not. Even the poor Japanese want Japanese rice. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know because I think it's in their DNA. You know, because from
Okay.
World War II, it's like we have to be food secure for at least the rice. Everything else we can import, but for the rice, if you take everything away from us, we still have our rice. You know, yeah, you know,
That's cool
and
though.
and they're blaming all the foreigners for eating their rice too. The foreigners are eating all our rice. That's why the prices are increasing. Foreigners want all the sushis in the world. This shit is crazy. So yeah, I don't blame them. So that's Trump, man. That's Trump with his bullshit. You know. Yeah. Fucking hell. It's crazy. But hopefully, because now that Japan got his deal, Vietnam got their deal, South Korea is gonna get their deal, and so once South Korea get their deal, maybe the EU is gonna get their deal, and China will get their deal. So there's still hope for him. He might.
Well,
China is what
well,
he's looking
to
at.
me, in all of these deals, the one that he really focused on is China.
Yeah,
That's where he needs to make his big play.
yeah,
Because in all the economies that want American products, China wants them.
yeah,
It's like the people over here, they consume a lot of the American goods, whether it's the cars, whether it's the food or all the different products. It's like they like American stuff. It's just that the prices for them is not
yeah,
that friendly because
yeah,
the
yeah,
biggest the biggest issue with Chinese products is not to say like it's not cheap. It's just that you don't know what you're actually getting for your money.
yeah. That's a
So you're
problem.
probably, you're probably thinking like, oh, I'm getting some high quality milk or I'm getting some high quality etc. But you pay high quality money and they give you some kind of knockoff. That is the
Yeah,
biggest problem over here. But when you pay like less than nothing, okay, you're just looking for something that is cheap because like you
so
could
you don't
also
care
get it.
about the
You don't really care much about the quality.
yeah,
So the biggest issue is when you care and you can't really get quality for your money. So that's the biggest problem over here. But people have
yeah,
a bit of faith over here with the American products that when you pay quality money, you get quality. So
yeah.
they would enjoy it.
Fucking hell, fucking hell. Yeah, but well, China invited the EU. They went there yesterday. They were like, you know what? America doesn't like you guys very much. America doesn't like us too much too. Let's make our own deal. The Xi Jinping was trying to act smart. Yeah,
Well,
so
of course, if China could get enough deals on the side, um, they will be able to profit in the end because they already have the manufacturing plants.
hmm
They don't necessarily need the US, but the problem is the US is the biggest consumer of goods.
yeah,
So that's why they need them. But if they could get enough tiny guys to replace them, oh, it works too.
yeah,
But the
yeah,
biggest problem is like the other set of tiny guys who have the population that can consume their goods. they're not very friendly with them, like the Indias and the Russia. It's like they're not friends. They just battle each other. So at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Yeah, but I think America just opened the door for China. China is playing it smart. He realized what's going on, so he was like, he went to the Modi and Xi Jinping talked, and they were like, you know what? Let's ignore all the border issues, and because India banned Chinese travelers to it, like since 2020, Chinese were not allowed into India.
Mm.
So Xi Jinping is like, you know what? America is gonna give us hell if you don't act right. So let's be our neighbors. Let's act body body. So India is the visa restriction on Chinese. So now Chinese people can visit India, and then the decision be like, yeah. So everything is going good. So he's making his own friends now. He realized he can never be an island. So yeah. So
Well, everybody needs to have good neighbors
yeah,
because whenever you're in trouble, the fastest person to save you is your neighbor.
it's your
So
neighbor.
even with
You
is
know,
like with Trump, what he did with his neighbor,
it's
that
terrible, man.
that's
It is
terrible.
just terrible.
That's not a good thing to do. It's like they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. You're supposed to keep your neighbor close, but
Yeah. Yeah, Trump is
I don't know,
crazy.
man.
Yeah, because what he's forgetting to identify, or maybe even Scott Bassett, what they are not realizing is a lot of time they are exporting a lot of debt and inflation to the third world and the second world countries. So the only way these second and third world countries survive is by exporting their goods and services to the states. Now, was it last week he put 35% tariff on tomatoes, common tomatoes from Mexico. Mexico doesn't really have anything going for them. The only thing they have going for them is onion, potatoes, pepper, and then you still putting tariff on them. Like, yo, so now where do they even sell their tomato now? It's not like they have any neighbor that is rich enough to buy this tomato. This shit is just nasty, man.
But to me, they always have issues in Mexico. Is like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
they're the issues they have with Mexico is like the issues China have with India. Always fighting.
yeah. And
Never,
Mexico is not
never
even
like
ready for the fight. Mexico is like, yo, just you know, just take the tomato. Or would you rather take the cocaine and leave the tomato? Okay,
so
since you
that's
don't
what I'm
want to take,
saying. That's a good point you just made. It's like
yeah,
focus on stopping the cocaine and the drugs from entering the US and let them ship the tomatoes.
yeah.
Encourage them to grow crops and ship them over.
See,
That will be much more beneficial to you. So it's like, okay, we're not gonna put tariffs on you, but you can't have any drugs entering the country. You
yeah,
can ship as much as you want, tariff free. But the day you give us drugs,
yeah. You
there's
see,
gonna be a problem. People gonna have to pay. So then the government themselves in Mexico is gonna, you know, come down harder on the crime.
yeah, this guy is just an asshole, man. He
But to
hasn't really
me,
figured it out.
they should also have like maybe a Mexican tourism market in the U.S. where like you make them just come in visa free for a period of time and go out by a period of time. That way you get all the you know cheap labor you want. It's like you
Yeah,
have them like a factory cycle. You can come 1
6 months.
month or 2 months or 3 months visa free, but every month there must be a gap between one. So it's like the same people who come this month, they have to take a month gap and then they could come back the month after. So they're rotating in and out.
That would even be
You
better.
have
That would even stop this illegal immigration.
it will stop the illegal immigration. It will shut down a lot of like industries, and the people will get a chance to come make a quick buck and then go back and feed their family, because a lot of the Mexicans where they come in is to get the
To
job so
work
they can
hard.
take those US dollars and bring it back to support their family. But if you tell them, okay, you can come for 1 month, You you stay for a month, you leave a month, you stay for a month, you leave a month. Then a lot of people is going to take it up, and it's going to be a good thing for them because at the end of the day, they could make enough money to go and support their farmlands that they have in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
U.S. could get some cheap labor out of it, and also like the spoiled Americans, they would have to think twice about whether we want all these rights or we want the job.
Yeah. Trump is not thinking far, man. He just want to score political victory. That's all he cares about. He's not thinking long term. He just want his name to be circulating in the media for the next 4 years. I did this, I put tariff on this. And then you alienating all your friends and you're making new enemies, Now now he's gonna get more angry if China takes over the position in Mexico. Let's see China say, okay, fuck it out, even though we have a lot of tomatoes, we'll take your tomatoes and then we'll build factories to produce or make it into tomato
Ketchup.
puree or tomato paste. Then he's gonna be angry. It's like, no, we can't have China here doing this. Like, goodness gracious. If I'm Mexico, that's what exactly I'm doing. It
Yeah,
is
well,
great.
when one person don't want to take the products, there's always a country who can take it or willing to take it for the right price.
Yeah,
Because at the end of the day, it's all business,
yeah, Trump, man. You never know, man. This guy just, yeah,
But
that's
Trump made
so,
me laugh today, man. The way how I see he make Jerome Powell his puppet
yeah,
and like have him like thinking twice and doubting himself and wondering what this guy is gonna do next. And you're a grown man, right?
yeah. It is crazy.
And the
Why
thing
you
is,
see, you see,
he couldn't
Jerome,
say
why was he
anything
just looking
negative.
around? He was looking around like that was his first time there. I'm like, no, this is not your first time here. Why was he just looking around like this is not your first time here? You've been here so many times. The fuck you looking around for?
Wow, he got him good. He got
Yo,
him
this shit
good.
is crazy.
Stage embarrassment, and then it's like, oh, you include the other buildings. Trump is like, yeah, because they ain't finished yet.
Yeah, that's some nasty work though. That is some nasty work.
Ooh,
I swear to God, that's some nasty work.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Well,
Trump,
he's a
man.
business,man. He know how to do invoice. Assets and expenses. You gotta
Yeah,
you could change the way these things are balanced. One
yeah,
person would do that bill one way, the other person do it another way. Like you can make a different story out of the same thing.
yeah.
Assets and
Trump, man.
liabilities. God damn.
Trump, man. Fucking hell. And
Anyway, what
uh
else you got on the table for us though?
let me just hold on, let me see. Uh man. Hopefully this is this place. This guy who has this thing load. Oh, 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 here we go. Let's hopefully this one plays. Oh, well, oh, can you see?
When he missed his exit and
Yeah, I see something coming up on the screen now.
Salvador 20 years ago when he was 14. He's now a rideshare driver and was taking passengers from LA to the border in San Isidro when he missed his exit and ended up in Tijuana.
When that happened, he lost everything, basically.
His attorney, Valerie Sagamini, says with DACA, you need prior approval to leave the U.S. And when he tried to come back, she says the Americans at the border asked him for a bribe.
But at one point, one of the officials told him, well, if you pay us $800, we'll forgive everything and we'll let you into the United States with no problem.
Without any cash, she says Hernandez was placed in expedited removal. He's now at Otay Mesa Detention Center with an order of deportation.
He doesn't know that country. He hasn't been there since he was a kid. So he has no idea what it's like to live in El Salvador.
That leaves his wife caring for their 3 kids alone, just weeks before the birth of their son.
It's just a lot of stress, anxiety that I have because I'm currently in therapy right now. I started therapy because it's just a lot. It's just a lot that I have to manage by myself.
Una pesadilla, un mal sueño.
Hernandez's parents say this is a nightmare, a bad dream. They have legal status in the U.S. now, and they say they left El Salvador because it was corrupt there. They don't understand how this happened here.
Por favor, me ayude.
He's a
Well, my PC is messed up. But did you get a gist of it all?
Yeah, basically a guy who was not supposed to leave the U.S. without permission traveled to some border of El Salvador, and then when he got there, he couldn't re-enter. Like he crossed the border and then he couldn't re-enter because they were not allowing him because he didn't have like the proper documents and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they wanted him to give some bribe money.
Yeah. So he's an Uber driver. So he made a wrong turn. And he's originally from El Salvador, but he was driving close to the border. And I'm like, and he's driving somebody. And then he made a wrong turn into Mexico. And I'm like, was the passenger sleeping? The passenger could have told you, yo, bro, you're going the wrong way, bro. Like, this doesn't make so he entered Mexico.
But then you as a passenger, a lot of times you don't even know where you're going really. Like
okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Yeah.
You just depend on the map. So you can't blame the passenger there. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, so yeah, like because even if you are exiting America into Mexico, even though exiting is much more like easier than entering, but then once you get to the border and realize, oh, there's a border crossing, something has to tell you like, hold on, where are we going now? This is not where I'm supposed to be. It's like, so he just went through and then tried to, like, I don't know. So they want to
maybe it's a made up story too, man. Maybe he went over there for something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm believing too.
Because to me, it's like, yeah, you're a driver. Almost every border, everything you go to, there's always flags.
Yeah,
like you say.
Yeah,
and there's signs.
Yeah,
so I don't think it's like the border is like you just drive over like that.
No,
like
it's not
highway.
like Ghana. It's like get the hell out. It's not like Ghana to Togo.
Because
This is
like even in
America.
China, in China, every time you enter a highway or you're jumping on some highway, you would always see a big sign at the gate.
Yeah,
Always in Chinese, but there's a big sign at the gate, and then when you're entering, you need to go through the check, give the
Yeah.
ID card, and then you could flip over. So it's like there's a procedure. There's enough time for you to figure out that you're probably in the wrong place.
yeah.
And to me, those country borders, they should have flags around. So
They do have flags around. Yeah, I'm not buying that story. He just not. So they're shipping his ass back to El Salvador. El Salvador don't play, man. You come from America, you go straight to jail. They don't play down there. Yeah. And Trump is not playing, man. Trump is getting everybody. Trump is such an asshole. He said, he started arresting people working on the farm, right? So, and somebody close to him is like, Americans don't want to work on the farm. And it's like, why don't America say, no, Americans like minimum wage, and these people are not even paid the minimum wage. They are being paid under the table, maybe $5 an hour, but they still do the jobs anyway. So he didn't know this. So now he came out, he's like, okay, no more farm workers. I'm like, oh, this guy is crazy. But then you've arrested most of them because this guy is just working the numbers because he doesn't want the ICE guys to do the hard work. The people are already on the farm, so it's easier to just drive your car there and just arrest everybody. Instead of going around looking for bad people, you are going to Home Depot, people working on roof, arresting them. People working mowing the lawn, you're arresting them. This is just hard, easy picking. He just want to like satisfy a number. Now he realized everybody's afraid to work now. And construction sites, there's nobody, and the nobody's picking apples anymore. Now he's like, okay, let's leave the farm workers alone. I'm like, nobody told you this. This guy, I don't get it, man.
Well, he set himself some crazy targets, right?
Yeah,
So you gotta
it's a
find a way
numbers game.
to you gotta find a way to fulfill the targets to say, okay, I did my job. And
Yeah,
then you figure out the rest after that. You can take your time and slow things down.
yeah. This guy just, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Cause it's like we need to deport every month 200,000. So now, regardless of how they get 200,000, they even deported an American. Yo, this guy's crazy. They arrested an American. I'm like, yo, ready for deportation. Yo, this guy is crazy. The
Because
guy's
he
like,
looked the
I'm
part,
American.
right?
We're like, nah, we
He
don't
looked he
believe
looked
you,
the
man.
part. He looks like an immigrant.
Yeah. So they gave him an option. You want to go to El Salvador? Now they even shipping people to CJ. This could be the bad. This is worse than everything. Imagine you are from, let's say, Guatemala,
Mhm.
and maybe your country is going through shit. I'm like, man, I think the US is the best place for me to be right now. You enter the US and they arrest you and they are shipping you to Somalia. They started shipping people to Somalia. Yo, Trump is crazy. Yo, they started shipping people to Somalia, bro. They started shipping people to Somalia. It is Wally. They're shipping people all across Africa. These African countries, they are shit too. Once Trump is like, okay, we're just gonna make a deal with these African countries and maybe give them maybe 50 or 60 million a year. And they were like, yeah, just send them here. And Trump is just shipping these people back to Africa. And these guys are not even African, man.
They gonna figure it out.
You figure it out. You don't want to go to Alligator Alcatraz, man. You better go to Somalia. Somalia wants everybody, man. Trump is crazy. You know, yeah, Trump is crazy, man. He's just shipping people everywhere. Any country that will take you, he just ship you there, man. So
But
imagine.
then again, in that kind of sense of doing it, right? People who don't want to be shipped like criminals, they will kind of like think twice,
And go back
because
home.
you don't yeah, because you don't even know where you're gonna go if you get
Don't
caught.
know
It's
where
like
you're gonna go.
you don't want to be in that box. Like, you remember one time you were telling me, like, some guys, they would travel to the US and then they will burn their passport,
Yeah,
and since they don't know their origin, they don't know where
yeah.
to ship them. But with
That's
Trump, I
Sudan,
don't
man.
even care. I don't even care where your origin is. I will ship you where I want.
Trump is like, this is what I've realized. He's not shipping people to like no good country. There's no good country on the list. No good country on the list, CJ. No good.
Well,
It's not
that's the
like when
point.
I get there, I'm gonna figure it out. No figuring out.
That's that's the point. Is like the fear of God will make them not even want to get caught. It's like, before you ship me, I'm gonna leave on my own two legs, bro.
Yeah, shit is
you
crazy.
put you put the fear of God in everybody, man. So
Yeah,
it's like
that's
you could
that's
you
some
could
crazy way.
you could hate that guy, but then you got criminals still gonna respect the guy. It's like,
Yeah,
because he's unpredictable. Even Jerome Powell didn't even see this thing coming. He's like,
yeah.
he talking all nice and say, "Hey, this guy changed. We talking so nice. He's looking around, things
Nah,
feeling
he
good."
has
It's
he
like,
has a different
maybe he
agenda.
changed. Maybe he changed his mind, and then all of a sudden, in front of the cameras, boom, the paper come out, and then boom, it's like these numbers is like,
Yeah,
and then
Trump is
last but
crazy.
not least, anything you want from the guy, oh, Lord of Ritz. Shit.
Yeah, lower the rates, man. Trump is crazy. Trump is
Yo,
crazy.
Trump. I think Trump set this whole thing up from the jump.
Yeah,
Even the reporters, he knew which reporter, he put those reporters there. He had them with the questions loaded and waiting. Because those two questions, they hit exactly on the nail what he wants.
Yeah.
That was some genius,
And
bro.
this is what he's done with the reporters, right? He's fragmented the whole press corps. In the past, presidents are not allowed to pick and choose who comes to. If you work for CNN and all the major news agency, you are allowed into the White House to ask questions. Now, Trump has just, if he doesn't like you, you are not coming.
You're not coming in.
Now you are not coming in.
Because he
Which sets
always
a bad precedent.
Every time someone asks a bad question, it's like, "Oh, who do you work for?" "Oh, this guy. Get him out of here."
You are not coming back, man. You are not coming back. So now people are even afraid because maybe you only get paid. Maybe that's your job. That's your salary. Like maybe your school, your kids depend on that. So you don't want to ask a bad question and Trump says you are not coming back. Now CNN is like, what do we do with you?
Every day, so now we closed, and maximum I think 7:15 we'll close.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, sorry for that.
All right. Yeah, this place is gonna close in like 5 minutes. Like they wanna
All right,
close
man.
like 7:15.
All right, man. We'll catch up. We'll catch up next time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We did like 1 hour too, so that's cool.
Yeah, with 15 minutes of blank air.
Yeah. 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 Oh, you left Shan.
Yeah, I'm not in Xi'an right now. I'm in this place called Xining,
Okay,
and
Shini. Okay.
yeah, just over here. And
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna head back Sunday.
Okay. Okay.
The problem is
Nice
the
place.
apartment. The place that well, we kind of rent an apartment for like 2 weeks. It's like a small sort of village area,
Okay.
like mostly ethnic groups like Muslims and
Okay.
monks and stuff. They're the majority of the people over here. There's
Okay.
also like some of the regular
Chinese.
Chinese people, but they're not like in the large quantity.
Okay.
But monks and Muslim is really popular over here. So the city is like so, not like 100% developed, like
Okay.
really
Yeah.
developed like those big developed countries. But
Yeah. You don't want to
yeah,
develop the Muslim area, man. That would be a bad
yeah,
look. So,
they never
yeah.
really do that much. You
Yeah.
could tell like the finances over here is kind of tight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, I would have
All right.
departed my place, but the Wi-Fi, there's no Wi-Fi in that room, so
Okay.
uh
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's cool.
anyway, man,
All
peace
right.
out
All right, man.
to all the streamers, watchers out there. Thanks for your support. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm sorry about the internet, but yeah, we're just trying
Yeah.
to keep the
Internet and
routine.
laptop issues and everything. So,
Trying to keep the routine. Despite all the
yeah.
drama, we're trying to do it every week, no matter what is the
Yeah.
condition. Try to find a way to do it. So bear with
Yeah.
us, and hopefully, in time, when we grow more and we have more support and everything, we'd be able to give you guys better service and better content.
Indeed.
Anyway, peace and love. See you in the next one, bro.
Yeah,
Bless.
man. Adios, amigos. Hit the like button, please. All right, ZJ.
Yeah. All right, later, man.
Okay.